Hey guys, BCK here. I'm gonna do two videos about my UI because I've been asked a lot about it. Here's a full list of the add-ons I use, and I'll be going through each one of them and my configuration. So the first one would be Battleground Targets. In order to configure this add-on, go press Escape, then Interface, Add-on, and then Battleground Targets. In this menu, there's a couple of things you can change. First off, specialization. This will show a little icon letting you know what spec your enemy has. There's also role and class icon. I like the class icons, you can turn them off if you want, and the realm is a little bit too much info for me, but that's also optional. Then you have the leader. Usually this one is good to have for RPGs because you can tell who the leader is most of the time. There's also target count. This is great for RPGs and even for regular RPGs because this will tell you how many people is targeting that person. There's also target, focus, target, flag, and main assist. The only one I really use is flag because this, and I pump up the size a little bit so that it's bigger, I can notice it better. This is great for BGs like COD Mogu, because you can tell who has the orb and how many stacks. There's also health and health percentage. These will make the bar move according to how much health they're left, and the percentage will put a little number to the right that lets you know what percent that life is equivalent to. I like them both on. Just give it a test, see what's good for you. In this space, there is also range. I don't really use it that much, but it's great for defending flags. And finally, you have all the customization possible, like letters, size, scale. Just play with that all you want. Usually for 10 men and RPGs, which is only 10 men, I like to increase the size a little bit because I'm bad at clicking, so I'd rather have a bigger size so I can click on it easier. The next add-on is GladiusEx. This is probably the most popular add-on for arenas. You have most likely seen these add-on in many other PvP videos. So to configure it, just like before, escape, interface, add-ons, GladiusEx. Once you get there, you will have general, testing, and arena. In general, you can lock the frames or unlock them, and you will also be able to enable or disable your party frames. I like having mine, but some people don't. In testing, you can move the frames around without having to go into an arena, and you can do it for all three types of arenas. Once you've moved everything around, make sure to click on stop testing and lock the frames again so they're not movable while you're playing in arenas or whatever. Now to the most important things, which are gonna be in the arena tab. I love this add-on because it has a DR tracker, and that's great for me. But you will have a lot of things here, like alerts. I don't like any of them, but you can set them so that the add-on lets you know if anyone is trying to resurrect, if they're drinking, if they're resting or whatever, and it will also let you know if people is low health, so you can go ahead and focus them or whatever. I don't enjoy it, but if you like it, feel free to put it on. This is something I like to change, and it's the size of the cooldowns. They will be in little squares under the names and bars and health bars of everybody. And I like those icons to be bigger because I'm a little bit blind. So you might want to change those too. You can put them transparent when they're on cooldown and whatnot. I like them to be like very visible and very big, so that's why I scaled them up a little bit. There's also the clicks tab. That's default. If you left click it, it will target. If you right click it, it will focus. I didn't move that around, but you might find some use for that. Everything else you can find in this add-on is power bars, health bars, and all that, cast bars. You can change the size, the width of them. I personally didn't move them much because they were big enough for me, but if they're either too big or too small, just size them to what you like. Before moving on, always remember to test everything new that's new. Look at it closely, and after you're done testing them, don't only stop testing them, also go and lock the bars. You really don't want to forget that. So now I'm going to show you a little trick. Once you configure one of the sides, like let's say the enemies, you're probably going to want the same settings for your party, right? So you don't have to do it all over again. It has the ability to copy all those settings into the other one. Because your party, if you want to have a GladiusEx window for your party, will also have its own little tab under Arena. And Arena is your enemy, party is your team, obviously. So you just click on the party and click on copy from Arena, and all you have to do is move the position. If you do that, then you don't have to reconfigure all the sizes and cooldowns and all that stuff. So in the end, this is what it should look like. Now make sure that everything is in the right place and it's not like clouding your vision or anything, because you still need to see the battleground or the arena that you're doing. Hope this was helpful. I'm gonna be covering my full add-ons in the next week or so, or the next couple of days. And well, that's it for now. Love you guys. Peace.